This will work. Alright. Hey everyone, how's it going? Sorry about the equipment malfunction or glove malfunction. Couldn't find my other gloves. So what we're doing now is we're going to take off the rear brake assembly goodies and get this cable moved. Love to have a new cable or brake line set up for this as well. But we'll see. I don't know really what entails changing this out. The only thing I know is a lot of these parts are a pain in the ass. But that's why we do it, because it's a fun kind of pain in the ass. Ah! Like it. Alright. Alright, no. Still too tight. Still too tight? Not a problem. We'll get it taken out. Man. I don't know about you guys, but boy, it's toasty. It's only 90 today. But, you know, that heat's coming. And it's going to get you. You got one done. One down, one to go. I don't know about you guys, man, but I'm a much bigger fan of spring than I am of summer. I like later spring, where it's not so hot, you know, relative humidity, mid-80s, I'm cool with it. Anything above 90, I can tolerate. Much better with a beer in a pool, that's for sure. Alright, simple enough. If you haven't seen any of the other videos, man, this thing was a grease pit. But again, I could thank those people for being not the cleanest. If I can get that out, sorry. It did preserve the metal. That's all I got. And wow, it's all good. So, you have to forgive me, I got parts laying all over the place I need to keep because they're little small, meticulous things, and I don't want to lose them. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Cushman's, but the most of you who are watching are very familiar with them, and you know the parts are like non-existent and or not very cheap if you can't find them. I've ran across some prices that people have thrown me for parts, and oh my word. Come on, man. That's a lot of money for those parts that are kicking around on the internet and for sale forums for, you know, a fraction of the prices that you guys are asking for. Man, come on, you all. Get real with your prices. So, we got that off. I want to put this back to the way I think it goes, because they didn't just. Oh, that's why they did that, huh? I see why they did that now. Okay. Fair enough. Makes sense. Alright. I cut them some slack on that one. Something happened. They glued the floor, or glued. Yeah, they welded on the foot plate, so there's no moving that. I'm not cutting that out, but I will be cutting this, and I will be cutting this. As much as I don't want to, I'm going to. When they put this together, they didn't put it together with horsepower in mind, and they put the angle brackets in a different way that, maybe it's just my OCD, forgive me, but I'm going to put them in with the tops pointing towards each other. We're getting ready to put a little bit bigger engine in this thing. It has a whole lot more torque than a little bitty, 1950s model 8 horsepower Cushman engine had. I don't know what the foot-pounds of torque were in those, but they were probably not very much, especially compared to today's engines. But what we're putting in is a pretty big engine. And if I would have known, I got this engine for a deal. It was brand new in the box, and I couldn't pass it up. It was one heck of a deal, I promise you. I'm stoked that it fit, because it didn't look like it was going to fit, man, to be honest with you. And well, I got out in the garage yesterday and started tinkering around, and it's like, you know what? Either I'm going to build a custom frame to sit, or a custom shell, or um, this engine's got to go. I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and try this. I went and measured it at first, and I didn't think it was going to fit, and I never actually put the body on it to see if it would fit or not. Well, I was tickled pink, I tell you. It fits. It's actually under that right now, y'all. I can't wait. And I got this cleaned up. So right now I'm going to actually take that shell and get it off the engine, an engine stand. Y'all should see how I got it. It's on a box. It's actually on the engine box that the engine came in. The engine's sitting on top of it, on its wood plate, shipping plate. And well, I just set the shell on top of it because that shell is heavy as hell now, especially when you're fat and worn out and beat up like I am. Boy, that thing's like pushing a car around. Not really, but I just a little over exaggeration there. My bad. But yeah, we're gonna get that undone. We're gonna get it put on here to see what it looks like for a minute, and then we're gonna get it back over on its home plate, and we're gonna let it run for a little while because I don't like letting things sit, and it's been a few days since it started up, so we'll get it running, get it warmed up, and we won't play a video of that because that's loud, obtrusive, and annoying. And I bet you somebody would do that though. I bet you they would. I'm just not that guy. So we're gonna play with an apple for a few minutes, and we'll do a video in a minute after I get that moved and get it a little bit better in position and see what we actually got going on. You all take care. God bless. Love everyone. Thanks for watching. Please tell everybody about us. We may be coming to a place near you real soon. Take care.